What is up guys, it's your boy Soul here, back with another classic WoW video for you. Today we are back at it with more Season of Discovery videos. We're talking about Season of Discovery and talking about something we haven't covered so far, and that is the leveling phases and how they're going to look like. We already know the first phase is going to be level 25, and we actually have some more info on the leveling phases in Season of Discovery. If you're planning to play, this season literally comes out in about 3 weeks from this video coming out, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. I'm really I'm really looking forward to this season myself. Like, even though it's a seasonal server, all the changes they're making here, they're making me really happy. Like, sure, I might not be happy with them throwing so many changes in there, but you know what I'm really happy about? They're taking a chance, they're taking a risk, and they're doing like way more than they usually did. Like, if you compare this to Season of Mastery, this season is absolutely insane in comparison. The amount of things they're doing here is absolutely incredible. So once again, today we're talking about the leveling phases, and for this, Wowhead actually has posted about the leveling phases based on an interview with Blizzard, where they gave more info on the leveling phases. So here we go, we can just check it out right now. So if I just scroll up here for a second, there are 4 leveling phases planned for Season of Discovery, and once again, the season itself comes out in 3 weeks from this video coming out. So here we go, these are the planned leveling phases. During the BlizzCon developer panel, Blizzard announced that WoW Classic Season of Discovery will have various phases with different level caps before max level raids becomes the focus. Here is a breakdown of what we learned from various interviews as the planned leveling phases. So you have phase 1, these are once again leveling phases, right? Phase 1 is level 25 being the cap, you have level up raids, which is called Black Fathom Deeps in this case, and you have a zone event for Ashenvale. And based on these brackets, it looks like there's going to be at least 1 level up raid in every single bracket, and there's going to be 1 zone event as well in every single bracket. So for phase 2, the level cap is going to be level 40, and in this case, they have already like hinted at a Normorigan raid and a Scarlet Monastery raid. So which one becomes the level 41? Maybe both? Or maybe just Scarlet Monastery. But at the ending of BlizzCon, like at the end of the event, or at the end of them showing Season of Discovery, they showed some pictures. Picture number 1 was a Normorigan alarm bot, number 2 was a Scarlet Monastery or like Scarlet Cathedral type of image, and number 3 was a Karasan Crypt. So for level 40, we're probably looking at Scarlet Monastery, I would assume so, and maybe even Nomor, even though Nomor is usually around level 35, but maybe they just scale it up to level 40 in this case, and we have 2 raids, or maybe we have like a remade dungeon of Nomor and then a raid in Scarlet Monastery. I don't really know. And for zone events, like the usual level 40 zones, we have Stranglethorn Vale, like the southern part, or you even have Badlands. It could be really cool. Like they're doing like a Badlands type of expansion for Hearthstone right now, so maybe have a Badlands event to kind of a nod towards that. And then phase 3 is level 50 being the level cap, so we go from 25 to 40 to 50 and then to 60. At level 50, I have no idea what the level up raid is going to be, but maybe something like Mara, maybe Maraudon could be cool. As a leveling raid, you have Mara. What else do you have? Uldaman maybe? Nah, that's usually like level 35 to 45. But once again, you could have a literally reimagined version of Uldaman as well. So Uldaman, Maraudon, or even Sulfarak. Like, all of those 3 could be really interesting to have in that level bracket. And then zone event, I actually don't know what would be at level 50. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, what you think the level up raids are going to be like, and the zone events as well. Let's get some guesses going here, boys, because I don't really know, I have no clue. Phase 4, level 60, so this is when the level 60 content comes out, and I'm guessing they're saving things like Karasan Crypts for that part as well, but they have talked about using, like, zones and things in Classic WoW that has previously not been explored, which, for example, we have a quest from Uldaman to go to Tanaris and take a look at the earthen down there, basically, talk about the titans and stuff, and that's called the Potence of Uldum. What if we get a literal Uldum raid, or Uldum dungeon, I hope a raid, Uldum raid Karasan Crypt dungeon? There's so many good things they can do here. Blizzard also stated that they'll be watching players closely to ensure each phase feels right for the amount of time before unlocking the next leveling phase. That's one more thing, how long do you think they'll keep phase 1 before going to phase 2? Phase 1 is only level 25, so unless they do something about the level cap here, or the leveling speed, getting to level 25 takes like, what, 12 hours? maybe a bit more, but let's just say 12 hours. In that case, getting to max level is really fast. As of BlizzCon, developers didn't give specific time on the amount of time, but hinted at it being more than 1 month, and maybe 2 months. So if we have 2 months of every single phase, this is already an 8 month. Like, this is, well, they're 6 months, so 2 months, 2, and then this one. So in half a year, you're going to be level 60, or that's going to unlock, and then maybe they keep this for half a year, so it's a 1 year season once again, just like Season of Mastery was. So 2 months for every single phase kinda sounds fair to me, if I'm going to be honest. It's only going to be like phase 1, you're probably going to have multiple alts, which is good, because at that case you can level to level 25 on a bunch of classes, try out all the abilities, and find out which class you enjoy the most before the next phase comes out. So that might actually be a really good play. Give people time to level up multiple characters. And then we have a sneak peek, like we've already seen all the abilities. I actually have a video on this talking about all the abilities you get in the Season of Discovery for every single class, but here we have a sneak peek at the items you can get as well from level up raids. So first of all, you have the Clam Weave Tunic. As someone who's playing Wrath right now, this one is really funny. Clam Weave, and you have Acolyte's Void Pearl, so you're getting access to trinkets at level 25. This one has Shadow Resist and increases healing done by spells and effects by up to 15. You have a similar trinket for damage dealers as well, increasing damage and healing done by magical spells, so once again really cool. And as you can see here, they are uniquely equipped as 1 Void Pearl each, so I'm guessing, yeah, look at this one, it's attack power as well. So you have 1 with attack power, 1 with healing power, and 1 with like spell damage power. And you can use 1 Void Pearl per character. You also have the Fathom Blade. This one is really cool actually. 48 to 73 damage and 24.2 damage per second. Chance on hit to blast all enemies in front of you with a pressurized water, and improves your chance to hit by 1%. I think this is so cool. And as the article says right here, while Phase 1 will feature Blackfathom Deeps as the level up raid, Blizzard did tease some future content at the end of the developer panel, which showed an alarm bot, like the ones found in Gnormrigan, a picture of Scarlet Monastery, and Karazhan Crypt. Gnormrigan is a level 26 to 36 ranged dungeon, and Scarlet Monastery is a level 26 to 45 ranged dungeon. While this doesn't give a clear picture, it is possible they might both be in Phase 2, or maybe one will have an increased level range for Phase 3, so maybe we get something like, for example, Gnomer for Phase 2 and then Scarlet Monastery for Phase 3, and both of them being like upped on the level cap, if that makes sense. Either way, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I really just wanted to go through this article today and talk about the leveling phases, because that is really important for the season, and I hope we get more information on the timings as well before the season comes out, like confirm how long Phase 1 is going to last at least before getting Phase 2. Either way, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below, subscribe for more Classic WoW content, whether that is Wrath Classic, Classic Era, or now Season of Discovery. I'm doing my best to cover pretty much everything you need to know about any version of the game, or at least any version of Classic WoW. That's pretty much what I have for you today. As always, I really do appreciate you watching this video and taking the time. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.